Hi there and welcome back to my channel. I'm Isabel and today I'm going to be talking to you about some of my favorite songs that remind me of books that I've read. So let's just get started and cue the crappy intro that looks like a 10-year-old made it in 2012. I'm not going to be telling you why these songs remind me of the book so much. It's mostly just the vibe and sometimes the lyrics of the songs. So let's get started with one of my favorites. The first song reminds me of A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, and that is Cosmic Love by Florence and the Machine. Next up we have another song inspired by A Court of Thorns and Roses, but this time it's also a bit of A Court of Mist and Fury, and that is the Holding Out for a Hero cover by Nothing But Thieves. Nothing But Thieves is one of my all-time favorite bands, and I love it that this song matches one of my favorite book series so much. I'm holding out for a hero till it's gotta be strong, it's gotta be fast, it's gotta be fresh from afar. Next up we have two songs actually that are inspired by the Raven cycle. The first one is Young Blood by the Naked and Famous. I'm sure you have heard this at some point in your life, but I think it matches the happy but also quite dark vibe of the Raven cycle books pretty well. So, Young Blood. And then we have After the Moment by Craft Spells. I actually don't listen to Craft Spells, but this song has been on my Raven cycle playlist since the beginning, since I read The Raven Boys. Then we have two songs again, this time for the Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom duology. Not for one book in specific, just for the duology as a whole. First one is No Rest for the Wicked by Leaky Lee. There'll be no rest for the wicked. There's no song for the quiet. There's no hope for the weary. Then we have City of Sin by Linus Young. This song. For me, this song could be legitimately the soundtrack when Six of Crows were to be made in this TV show or movie. I hope it doesn't happen, but for now this is the soundtrack to the duology for me. City of Sin. You wanna play, you wanna go hard in the City of Sin. The song that matches another one of my favorite books, Carry On. It's Feel by Bombay Bicycle Club. I love Bombay Bicycle Club. Their songs always make me so happy and it's so different. A song that reminds me of John Green. Not one specific book by John Green, because let's be honest, most of John Green's books are slightly the same. I even have a playlist on Spotify that's called Every John Green Book Ever. But this song is Don't Take the Money by Bleachers. Bleachers is one of those bands that makes you feel like you're in an 80s teen movie. But we fight, stay up late in my dreams on the blade, different sides of the bed, roll your eyes, shake my head, now we're stuck in the Marigold by All Wonder. This reminds me of the Shatter Me series, but especially of Ignite Me. I don't know, it matches Juliet's and Warner's relationship pretty well, I think.
Before you came round, my heart would never beat much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down. Before you came round.
Since I just showed you my favorite songs for A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury, A Court of Wings and Ruins shouldn't be left out. So for A Court of Wings and Ruins, a song that reminds me of it is Comrade Bird by Fionn Regan.
On a hollow pole,
and then a song that has been my favorite for the last couple of days. It's been played on repeat again and again, and it is Watch by Billie Eilish. This song reminds me of History's All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. This song really captures the emotion of heartbreak, I guess, and it also is also a really big topic in History's All You Left Me, of course. If you've read the synopsis even, you know where the story is about. So those two are a great match in my opinion.
I'll sit and watch your car burn with a fire that you started in me, but you never came back to ask it out. Go ahead and watch my heart burn with the fire that you started in me.
Then last but certainly not least is a song that matches The Night Circus. It is The Greatest Show on the soundtrack of The Greatest Showman. Man, how I love that movie. I loved it. I need to see it 20 more times and I will not be tired of it.
ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath.
So, that were all the songs that remind me of books. Some of these songs really are my favorites and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I wish you a lovely reading day once again. And talk to you later. Bye bye.